Welcome back. You already know what it is.
Come on.
Up in the air,
Jeez.
another episode. And I'm joined today by the best co-host in the whole world.
Come on, King. Why is he in the building, people, man? What are we saying?
Come on. So today is a special one, like it always is. You know, every day.
Every week is special, fam.
We pull up is special.
Come on, man.
Every week. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we're trendsetters out here, cause not like that. Come on, man. That's how we're
Currently selling these. She's for the street badges.
let them know, man.
She's for the street badges.
For the streets, man.
50p.
Not like that.
And every single one will be donated
50p a pop, yeah?
to the streets, to the
You know
girls
what I
in the
mean?
streets.
Give it to them, fam.
50p a pop. So you pull up 50p.
You girls need that still.
Because some of you are literally for
The streets, cause
Whoa.
they're calling, cause
sidewalk.
not like that. What?
So today, like we always start, we start on a question or questions because people sent a lot of questions. I asked people what they wanted us to talk about.
Oh yeah, like come with it, fam.
A few people answered, so we're gonna
Give them the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, cause there's no cap on the show for real.
Is marriage underrated in the modern times that we're living in?
Do you
Is
rate
marriage
it?
underrated in the times that we live in?
I don't know, cause like I don't rate it, cause I don't know. Like maybe if I was growing up in like my mum's era and that, where you had to get married, cause you had to do that like 3-date spin, where you know what I mean. Like if there's no one else you can see, fam, it's just her. If you got a problem, you have to fix it. There's no online, cause there's no like there was no Tinder, there was no Insta, there was no Hinge, there was no Bumble, so you had to make it work. This day and age, fam. It's like I said the other day, I cannot see myself getting married ever, bro. Okay, I'm like 90% sure I won't.
What?
95. I was capped. 95% I'm sure.
So you met a sick thing right now, and she was everything, pen, got everything in check.
It's not enough.
Mansion.
It's not enough.
Big yard.
It's not enough.
Good pum pum.
It's not enough.
You're telling me right now you wouldn't marry her?
I'm not marrying.
You're mad.
Because I've seen too many depressed men, fam.
Alright, but you could be one of, but even in relationships you're gonna be depressed though.
No, but marriage is like you're locked in. No, like that, fam. Vows and that. Family seeing you talk crazy to her. One knee, the ring from Tiffany, whatever, fam. Dropped 2 bags for it, yeah. And now, 6 months later, she's telling you, I feel like you don't love me, yeah. And when you want to cut ties, because, yeah, the whole world's going to know. You're going to have divorce on your file. You're going to be seen as a failure. You're going to have so much things. If you got a yard, that's gone to her. If you got the kids, that's gone to her. And so, especially with man who's got the money. If a man's got the bag like that, I don't advise any man with money like that to get married, especially because it's just, even if you genuinely love her and it don't work, there's always that security of, I'm gonna get half, or I'm gonna get this. Like the art of marriage is lost these days, fam. Divorce is high. Like within a year, divorce is like are getting sort of like put out there, and no one's really happy. I feel like society's got people feeling like they actually deserve more than what they do, fam.
You think so?
Trust me, cause online and certain influencers and certain people or certain things that are pushed out, yeah, like to people. It's got them feeling like they deserve more than they actually have, but they ain't did nothing to even deserve more. They're just seeing people and preying them like, yeah, I deserve that, but you ain't even done shit. You know what I mean? So like, for me, marriage, cause that's the L for me, bro. I don't know about you, but marriage, I can't see that happening, man.
I feel like marriage is the only safe way to have kids nowadays. Like that, you know that 100% my kids and my legacy is gonna be like dealt with in the right way. Because nowadays, remember we was talking about kids and family and all that. I think one of the biggest mistakes that we make in our community is that we don't get married to these women. So like, because if we're married and then like we get divorced, I have automatic rights over the children. Because we're not just that I'm on a birth certificate, but we're married. There's more in the court and all that. It's just more leverage. But nowadays we're just beating and then after a gal gets pregnant, run off, and then we're like, oh, she ran off. Like I feel like like because there's more family involved as well. Because when you marry someone, I feel like your family all get entwined, innit? Like your mum, you know what I'm saying? Cause that woman, you're gonna bring around your mum, you know what I'm saying? Your other children if you got them. I feel like it's more of a better label as well for your children, like, especially you got daughters, bro. You can't just be beating bare things in your daughters. Like, who's that?
No,
oh, that's Sally, she my friend.
No,
oh, who's that? Oh, that's Rich. When she gets older, she proper clocks. Because you know when you're young, yeah, and you might see your mum like link her man, yeah.
You don't think that.
You don't think nothing, bro. But as soon as you get older, you're like, where's where's that man Jermaine? She said, oh, Jermaine dead long time. You're like, what's Jermaine doing in your bedroom at 12 o'clock?
Trust me.
Now you're going to Gallus' house at 12
Doing
o'clock.
the same
You know
thing.
what Jermaine was doing. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I think like marriage is like a protection for man. And I feel like in the black community, we don't really value that. We don't. It's not a thing that we really value and talk about.
But marriage,
besides all the material stuff, I'm just talking about like what it comes with.
Security, then.
Yeah.
But even security, like even that can still be like just chopped down like tree, fam. Like, so, like as long as you got the right key, you can unlock anything, fam. So security these days for me. A lot of men are in marriages that don't want to be in marriages. A lot of men are in marriages that are depressed and in it for the kids. So then you lose sight of even your happiness. It's like, so some women become like a parent, but some women become a parent, but they stop being a wife. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And there's like it should be one complete role or modes that they can tap into. But it's like, if you just gotta go work, I got to take care of the kids, I got to get that done, come home, and the guy's thinking, damn, like, me and my wife ain't did nothing in a minute. We ain't had a movie night, a date night, like, we haven't gone out, and it's just kids. But you gotta think, you know, before the kids came, you two was hitting. And the kids come and you sort of lost your fire or chemistry. More time, that's why do you think when like parents get older, like 55, 60, and all the kids have moved out, then they go back to how they were, like they revert back to how the single life would be now the kids are grown up. But I'm saying, I don't know if I'm selfish, fam, but for me, if I'm getting married, I'm still putting my woman and myself first, because like we're the team that made the little team. So it isn't to say I'm disregarding the kids' priority. I'm saying, but if me and my wife ain't good, who's taking care of the kids? You know, like that. So it's like, for me, I'd be selfish in a way that I'd still make sure my woman's good. I'd still invest in her, and I'd still treat her like a queen and let her know that despite the marriage and the kids and the change in lifestyle, I've still got her up there. But I'm saying, I just feel like I think some women forget that they've still got to be a partner to their man. They've still got to care to their man. It's not just, I'm your wife, so I'll get to you when I get to you. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be full circle, fam. Like,
facts.
It doesn't stop. Wife is 24/7. And these days, women ain't getting married for the title or just the ring, or they want to say, look, I'm married, but they're not even invested like that. And a lot of men are getting caught up in some demon ton, yeah, thinking, yo, man's gonna wife this. And when you walk down that aisle and you're looking at your bride in your face and you take the thing off and you look at her, you say, I love you, yeah. But I'm with it like,
what's wrong with this guy?
Fam, within 6 months, yeah, if you can come out my blood clot yard, yeah, and it's bare drama, fam, dashing CDs. Fam, I'm talking like fucking Chris Rock slapped to the face of the Oscars card, just across her face, fam. And you don't even know how you got to that point, because marriage is deep, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Relationships are hard. I can't even imagine what marriage is like. I can't imagine the level of a marriage. It's in the intensity, the daily demand, the needs.
But as a man, though, isn't that what's required from us, though, in general, though? Where our life is intense enough, though.
No.
In general.
No, it is, but women, I feel like when you have a relationship with a woman, she's got 10 things on the list, but when you get married, it doubles up to 20, like 20 or 25, because so it's that demand. It also goes back to that mental health, fam. Like I said, I don't feel like enough women actually check on their man or see like how he's feeling today, or like, you know what I mean, how was work. Like, have you eaten? Let me run you a bath. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's more focused on them. So like, if you come home like, had a rough day, she's like, I've had even a rougher day. You're like, all right, cool, I hear that.
That's what I'm saying, kid.
Can we just like focus on me for a second?
It's not about you.
Like, I feel like in relationships, women, like, even like, I check comment sections sometimes, yeah.
Of course.
I said, yeah, man's mentally exhausted. They're like, you're a weak man. I'm like, bro, see, that's the reason why men don't open up and say that they're mentally exhausted.
Of course
because
not.
As soon as we do, we're a weak man.
You're a weak man.
So women want us to open up, be vulnerable, but then when we do, we're a weak man. So this is the reason why I always say that there's always a cause and effect to everything. It's not just black and white as people might make it seem.
Of course.
There's always colour, bro. Lots of colour involved in it. Why men are the way they are. But regarding the topic of marriage and stuff like that, I'll be honest with you, bro.
Go on.
As hard as you say it is, I think it's very needed for our community. And I think the only way we're ever going to evolve as a community is if we start getting married.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%. See, what your ideal? You see, look, let me break something down to you. The ideal that you're looking at is you're looking at one woman forever, bro. Man's a Muslim, bro. I don't want to get snapped. I got to cut. Hey, man's got to cut that out. But what I'm saying is,
no, nigga, we don't do that. We don't do that. You let it fly, cuz.
Yeah, 100.
You gotta let it fly, man. And how it land.
You know, but I'm saying on a real, like, you're looking at it that you're getting one woman forever. But bro, I'm saying, come Muslim, bro, you have 4, bro. So look, in the end, if one's giving you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's how you
bro,
move.
4 women just means 4 headache. It doesn't mean 4 like escape routes.
You're saying 4 headaches, yeah?
I'm telling you, cuz.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying still.
4 headaches.
Yeah, that's a lot of headaches still.
Yeah, and I said it's just I don't want. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
But if man can juggle 4 gal at once, if man's beating 4 gal right now,
amazing.
If man's doing a player thing with 4 things, why can't man do that in a marriage thing?
No, of course you can.
You've got the mental capacity to do it, because I know man has had, bruv, Costello just came out and said he had 16 things on the go.
I don't know how that's even possible, because
man said he had a pyramid scheme, how you kept them hoes.
My man was cheating everyone, yeah. But I'm saying after a while it becomes unfulfilling. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. If I have a bad B, 10-10, yeah, pussy 10-10, company, energy 10-10, I'm gonna take it very serious, because I know that's very hard to come by.
But you're still gonna be out, bro.
No, I'm not. Do you know why, fam?
You're still gonna be out.
No, do you know why I'm not?
Man's drinking tea today.
Do you know why I'm not gonna be out, fam? Because if a woman pulls up and shows me her cards, yeah, and it's like, raw, this is the full house. I take that very seriously, because women ain't really showed me that before, fam.
What? They have, bro, but man don't value it, bro.
I value it, fam. Trust me.
Don't value it, bro.
I'm saying, but to a point where, you know what? Maybe my temperament ain't where it needs to be, yeah, or maybe I'm just hot-headed, yeah. But for me, I don't do drama, I don't do stress, and I don't do negative bullshit, yeah. So if a girl's coming around with any of that, yeah, I just vacate immediately, yeah. So she's gonna know what's up from early. So if you come with this, I'm gone immediately, and I'll let it be known. Don't push me to that space, because I'll go. And it's not even about man don't care, I'm not invested. I don't do that no more, bro. I'm way past the bullshit. I'll cut off everyone who I feel like is like a bad omen to me.
Come on.
I'll cut off anybody. Like, it's a family. Anybody in my family can get it. Anybody I feel like is not supporting me, they're not on my team, or they're not riding for me, then you're gone. So if a girl pulls up correctly, I'm gonna take that serious, bro. Obviously, if it's early days, I'm gonna monitor it to see how it moves, but not too many girls these days are coming correct, fam.
No, they're not.
And that's the thing that sort of troubles me. So then girls are quick to say, man, that's scumbag, but you girls are not moving correct, so man, I have to just like...
Man has to treat you the way man's
got to treat you a certain way and just fly out and get whatever I can get until something land. But if not, then I'm just going to be here doing me, man. I swear, bro. It's not even that deep, man. Like I said, most women need to check themselves before they start checking men, you know. It's too easy to say this guy this guy that. But what are you doing? Like what's on your plate, man? Like you know what I mean? Like what you even bringing to me to make you feel like you can come at me like that, man? So yeah, no. For me, it's different, bro. I said, if me and her are locked in, I'm telling you, fam, I'm not fucking out on her, you know. I promise you, fam. If we're locked in, then me and her is good, fam.
I don't think so. I still think you're beaten out.
No.
I feel like,
I swear, fam.
If you're not wanting to get married, then you're not committed. Think about it. Marriage is the ultimate commitment.
Exactly. But so it takes the ultimate woman.
But there's no such thing as the ultimate.
No, but I feel like there's always a woman who stands out, or there's always a woman who's cutting above the rest, or there's always a woman that will sort of stay with you through the bullshit and still love you. Those women are rare, fam. Women who will stay with you through fuckery and bullshit, those women are rare, and I rate them highly. You know what I mean?
You're right.
If a woman knows her value and her worth, and she treats you like the king that you are, the man will settle with that, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But many don't anyway. Do you know what I mean? A lot of girls out here would like 4 or 5 baby dad and talk about don't judge me, but man, I have 2 and you're talking crazy. So it's like, come on, man. It's one rule for them and another for us. Double standards type shit, innit? So it's cool, man. Like, I know my path, I know my journey, I know what I'm on. So
another question that we got asked was ways to break up with a partner. How do you break up with someone? So like, say for instance, you've got to the stage now in your mind where you've realised this person is not for me. How do you break up with someone? Is there a philosophy of how to do it? Do you have a way of how to do it, or do you just pick the bad way?
I don't know if I'm fucked, but for me, last time I broke out, I was like, you know what, you're done.
Yeah, you got 3 ways. I'll tell you the 3 ways. The 3 ways everybody breaks up. This is the 3 ways everyone breaks up. There's no everybody does this way, but in different words, but the similar ways. So you have the first way when a man sits down and are respectful, when he sits down with her, takes her out and says, look, things ain't working out.
Okay, yeah.
I think that we need to break this off because I'm not really interested in you like that anymore, and I don't really want to be with you anymore.
Okay.
That's the respectful way.
It rarely happens though.
Yeah.
That doesn't ever happen.
Then the second way is infidelity. So some men, if I'm honest with you, women, and some women, they get caught on purpose. Like, they do so much fuckery.
You think so?
Yeah. Some men are doing so much fuckeries. Yeah, some men are doing so much fuckeries that, bro, if you're keeping pictures and videos in your phone, bro, you're planning on, and you're keeping people's numbers. If you're not sticking to the rules of the game, then you are planning on getting caught, bro.
Okay.
Even if you say, "Oh, I'm not. I didn't need to get." You. Some men are so dumb and bait that they might as well say they done it.
Okay, yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
How you coming home straight thing? First thing you do is jump in the shower. Imagine your woman come home. First thing she done was run into the shower, bro.
No, come on, man.
And then the third way of breaking up is just ghosting someone.
Yeah, but that's the most common nowadays. No reply, no text back, no call back, just ghost, and just seeing that little blank fucking image on like your WhatsApp, fam. Like, meaning you block deleted because gone. She's gone forever. That happens a lot. Yeah, but I think we're all like sort of how can I say? Like, everyone's done. We've all done that. I can't, like, everyone's ghosted someone. You can't cap. We've all ghosted, bro. And I think it's because you don't want to deal with the conflict.
No, I'll tell you what. Well, I ghosted girls, and I apologise, but for absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
I apologise for absolutely nothing.
Absolutely.
If I ghosted you, it was for a reason.
Okay.
You done it, not me.
But some girls say you're a coward. Like, why don't you address me like a man and tell me it's not that, or me and you weren't that? But then at the same time, you know, if you tell a girl, listen, babe, I think like me and you, it's not the same anymore. She's gonna like, what do you mean? And I think you know when a relationship's failing too. I think you know deep down when something's failing. But when no one's willing to call it out, you're just unnecessarily dragging it and maybe hoping for a reconciliation. But it's gone. The mood's gone. Sex is gone. Banter's gone. The vibe is gone. And it's a shame, fam. Because you know what I mean. I feel like a lot of good girls have been lost to that. You know what I mean? Like, not keeping up appearances and, you know, like, make man ghosting. But I think, you know what? The other one is breaking up by text. I think that's kind of fucked too, though. You know what? Breaking up by text is one of the most disrespectful ways to break up with someone. It's fucked. I've done it, but it's fucked. Like, I think it's overdone. I'm like, what? No, I'm pulling up. But it's easy, innit? No. It's not easy. So then I'm done. But then, to be fair, you don't have to take it serious, though. Like, if a girl says, "Oh, I think we should go our separate ways," you're thinking, fam, double clutch around corners and bang into her yard. Like, what did you say? And pull up like, listen, yeah, you don't fucking leave me now. I'm joking. No, like this. No, still not. But not like that. No, but on the real, if a girl texts me that it's over, I'm not gonna take it serious. I couldn't. It's gotta be face to face. Yeah, it's gotta be. Cause I feel like more time women are sometimes caught in their emotions, like a rapture of emotions. So it's like they're just saying stuff for the sake of saying it, but they don't even know what they're really saying. So they just be like, right, of course. Yeah, man, it's over. And you're like, no, baby girl. It's really not over. Like, you're staying here. Like, where do you think you're going? Like, but maybe some of them put it out there to get that response to say, does he still want me? Yeah, let me test waters to see where he's at. That's attention seeking on a lot of girls. That happens. Come on, that happens, bro. You know, I asked that question recently. I said, do girls cause arguments to attention seek? So a girl will say to you, of course, like, she'll argue with you a lot, yeah, because she knows that's the only way she gets attention. Other ways, you don't give her attention. Because like 9 out of 10 men, they're not giving attention to the girl that like they've been beaten and they've got the whole of her and they've taken her soul and all that. Yeah. Man's on to soul catching the next person. Soul caliber, blood. Yeah. It is defeating bare characters. Man play, you know I've realised, yeah, all them games that was playing when I was younger, like Streets of Rage, fighting this boss, beating that boss. Deeper meaning still. Bro, it was making us think in our heads, once we win, we have to win on a harder level. It's so true, difficult, you win on easy,
then you win on normal, then you win on hard.
And then very hard.
Why the hell? But you're playing the same game, bro.
It's true.
It's the same game. So what is it? Why is it? And then very hard, and then you got super hard, then you got boss level hard.
And then we want it like until we win. It's like it's forever.
We won't stop playing until we win.
No facts.
Do you get it?
And that's,
don't you say them games how they got into our souls and made us just turn into some savages?
It's true. The games, yeah. I think a lot. It's not. It's even mad.
Did you clock that?
It's even mad to draw it from that. Yeah, like, but like men are on a mission from birth. What's that guy's name? Kangas Khan, fam. He got like how many youths, fam? I'm talking thousands or hundreds of thousands. Fam. He cheated bare women, and it's literally, I know for a fact it's DNA wired or coded, yeah, where man just have to smoke everything he sees that moves, bro. And you don't even know why, you know. It's like I don't know if it's a chemical or some sort of something's in you, fam. You know what, yeah, fam, how deep take, yeah, imagine, yeah. You know how women might say, all men are fucking dogs, yeah? And you think, I should take offense. I'd be like, you know what? No, you're right still. And the reason why I agreed, yeah, because when you see a dog in the park and it's running, tongue like, running, yeah, like humping leg bare quick, you'll be like, get down, what's it? Gotta lick him off, yeah. But that instinct, that moment, yeah, it could have swore it needed that hump, yeah. No, fam. But just follow me on this, cuz. Just follow me, yeah. When you see a dog, yeah, and it runs and sometimes it might even hump the owner. I think what it did. Fam, it's fucked. It can't control that. The dick should stand up like soldier, yeah, and it just needs to hump something, yeah. He might even hump the owner, yeah. And the maddest thing is, yeah, what do you do? Stop it or get down, boy, yeah. But women or men, whatever, like if you got a dog, you don't punish a dog. Why? Because you expect that behavior, right? As in, like you're like, okay, that's what they do. I know dogs do that. So if women are gonna say man a dog, and when man see a girl, he's thinking I got to smoke that, he runs and humps it and bangs it. I swear to you, from the point of seeing the thing up until speaking to that and then smoking it, you would have swore you were single. Even if you got to get it home, you'd be like, the instant, like...
So man believe their lies?
No, not fam. I'm saying the lie doesn't even creep in until he smokes. So it's like, from seeing the thing to approaching...
Oh, you mean his mind's... Oh, yeah.
I'm saying his mind's gone.
Yeah.
It's just, so like the dog comparison, the dog just sees something, humps. So women to say man are dogs, like technically we are dogs in that sense, as in the way man dick move, when you see something move that's half decent or batty hanging out, it's like, I just want to smoke her insides, yeah?
Yeah, that's mad.
But I'm saying, there's no attachment. So when you stop humping, it's next one. There's no like, I'm planning this hump. You know what I mean? So the comparison to the dog is actually pretty accurate, yeah? But I'm just saying, if you're going to compare us to that, yeah, then don't be surprised when man does that. Because it's not a fault, fam. I'm telling you, man nut for free and feel nothing and can dip out the yard and come back to like wife and lay down and say, baby, like, you know I love you, like, as I want to be with you, and really mean
Facts.
it. I really mean it. And it's not something to condone or try to get around the idea of being scum, yeah? I'm just saying, but more time, obviously if you respect the woman, you try to control it. But the urge, fam, I know you've got random, fam, I can't be the older guy that's got random stiff ones on the bus or train, cause surely, fam. What do you mean? Fam.
Now, once or twice in my whole life.
No, me, regular, fam.
Yeah, that's mad.
I don't know.
Well, you're seeing things about getting hard.
No, I'm saying even a mere thought, fam. It's mad. Don't tell me, yeah, like, cool.
So, wait, hold up. You're on the train, you get a stiff one, and it's time for your stop.
I've missed my stop bare times, cause. I'm not gonna like it. Bro, don't listen, man. Them, if you know what I'm saying, man. Them have caught stiff ones on public transport, yeah, or even in the Uber, yeah. And when your soldier stand up, yeah, if you try and firm it, you might try and put your hand there and like hold it down, yeah. Or you got to tell boss man when he says, "Is this your house?" Be like, no, next road, boss man, because like soldiers got to stand down. Fam, it happened to me today, fam. And the thing is, yeah. Man's quite blessed in it, so like if things poking, you're seeing that in it. So
this guy needs help.
No, I'm just saying, yeah. Don't tell me man them know what I'm saying, yeah. You catch random stiff ones, you gotta miss your stop, rude boy. I'm saying to a point, yeah, fam, yeah. Where if you're seeing the Kelkas, yeah, and she's decent, and you're seeing that you got energy, and then she might have said you quick. like I quick little bum selfie or something in the shower, yeah, or just laying down saying I miss you, yeah. Fam, immediate sticky boxes, cuz. Immediate sticky boxes, fam.
I don't really get that anymore.
Fam, I'm talking pre-cum water drip, fam. It's just there.
I don't get that.
I don't know, like maybe I'm just a horny nigga then, cuz. I don't know what it is, yeah. Maybe because I take like bare zinc pills, cuz. I don't know what it is yet. But
it's the zinc.
I don't know what it is, yeah. But I love hard, innit? But I love hard. Okay, not love hard as in, if I'm into a girl, I'll really be having intense thoughts about the girl. So if she's gonna send me pictures or videos, like I just envision, fam, like man, let's see a picture and start humping the air, cuz, like, mad things like that, you know. You ever done that, fam?
Never.
Like, yeah,
man sitting there like this. Be there.
No, fam, I'm saying.
No one's gonna beat the beat.
Fam,
You're mad. You're mad. Michael Jackson just went for his head.
Fam, if you're just jamming that yard there and you get a selfie, yeah, and you see a thing, you're like, why is she doing that? That kind of just raw, cuz.
Yeah, that's mad.
Girls complain. I don't know if maybe I'm just a freaky nigga, cuz. I don't know.
Definitely freaky deaky.
I like a nigga wild, yeah, but obviously for me, the right girl, I'm telling you, cuz that man won't be out on it, you know.
But let me break this down to you. So what's the worst breakup you've ever had? Now, that's the question I want to know. The worst breakup, not the worst relationship, because you know you can have a mad relationship, but I'm talking about like a mad breakup where it was this peak, like the thing, like if I had a mad break, I've had a mad breakup. Let me break it. I had a mad breakup, yeah, with a girl once. We're in my yard, yeah, and it's got to that time now where look, she's caught me in the yard of another thing. Cool. The thing's left.
That's a given, though, isn't it?
Yeah, no, the thing's left. She's come in my yard, bro.
Who you girl?
Yeah. She's throwing bangs, bro.
She what?
She's throwing bangs.
Thumping you up?
Trying to fight me, bro.
Grown man thumps.
So like, I'm like, grabbed her. Stop this. I love you.
Fam.
So now,
she couldn't have believed that.
So now I'm holding her and she's going mad kicking. You know when they're doing the pinching,
She lost it, thing? Fam, she lost it.
So like, I'm holding, I'm like, babes, please don't do this. So I've let go of her now. And then like, she's on the floor crying, I'm on the floor crying. Boom, it's a mad one now. But I'm saying, look.
Why are you crying, guys?
Huh?
Why are you crying? Fam, hold on a minute. If she walked in like that, that means you were naked, yeah? Like butt naked, dick swinging, just hold her, crying, because that's a bad thing.
It's mad still, it's mad. And then I'm there now, I'm like, yo, babes.
Yo, this nigga.
Nah. And then I'm saying to her, look, I think our relationship's been done for a long time.
Okay.
And you haven't really been my girl, but I've still been seeing you. Because technically she wasn't my girl.
What do you mean technically, fam?
Like, she technically wasn't my girl.
Technicality, what would you mean?
We just didn't, like, we broke up and never got back together.
So, okay, so she definitely wasn't a girl.
Have you ever got with a girl, yeah? You've broken up with her, but you haven't actually got back with her. You just had sex with her. That's not getting back.
Fair.
You got to actually make the words like, I take you back or you take me back.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right, I'll give you that.
Let's start again.
I'll give you that.
Like, we never done that. We just, like, after a week or two... We
DM'd or something.
No, after a week or two, you've called me and said, I forgot a shirt at your house. You know, girls always do that. You've left your jumper.
And you can't...
I'm never getting none of my jumpers. Keep them. Keep them, you tramps.
It's true.
And wear them with your new man. I don't care. Just leave me alone.
Girls always keep all these,
I say, you've left the job. I come round, I saw her. Automatically in my head, it's smoke season. Mm-hmm. Like, I wasn't wasting no time. I smoked it, and then after we got back together. So you're saying that you fucked her back into commitment? You're a G, cuz. I don't know, but it happens all the time, bro. You know, it's not. I don't think that's something too uncommon to a point where, yeah, if it's not an official breakup and you both still got feelings, it's very easy to reconnect. Okay, I'll give you that. But hold it, we need to go back to that thing, because you're on the floor holding her crying. So basically, I've said to her, look, babes, I'll be real with you, like we're not even together technically. That's why I'm moving where I'm moving, because I didn't know if we was back in a relationship or we're broken up. She's like, but you talk to me every day and I see you every day. So I'm like, you know what, babes? You're right, you know? I messed up. You know what? I'm grown enough right now to say, you're not the girl for me. That must have burned her soul, cuz. She said, what did you say? Bro, this is when I got banged in the face. She banged you in the face? She banged me in the face, bro. I didn't even see the bang coming. Just slid you quickly. I didn't even see it come, bro. I didn't even see it come. Where was she? How was she? How? Like, she's like opposite me. So like, okay. And then like, I've said, look, And I put my head down when I said it. You know when you put your head down?
Like, I'm babe,
like I'm not lying. I just don't think you're the girl for me, man.
Just,
Bro! Man's walking up, bro. Like, what? Like, madness now. So I'm like, what? Are you dumb?
She slid you?
Bro, I said, are you dumb? She's like, so I'm saying, get out of my house. She's like, fuck you, prick. Don't start smashing shit. She banged my face and then starts, bro, she banged my face and then starts smashing shit. Bro, I had a PlayStation 3, I think it was PlayStation 3.
Oh, I can't
You know PlayStation 3 was the one,
back
bro.
then, it's like,
Come on.
it's like my baby.
Bro, it's my PlayStation 3. Don't play around
That's true, 100%.
with man's PlayStation 3.
You can't do that, fam.
Bro, she's smashing everything, all my games.
That's anger,
like,
isn't it?
all my clothes dashing on the floor. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, get out of my yard. So I bust my door and said, I'm dashing you out. So I'm trying to get her out of my house, I'm trying to get her out of my house. I'm like, get out of my house, get out of my house. Bro, she's getting crazy, bro.
She must have.
She's getting crazy, bro.
And wait, hold on. So what was the girl who like she caught you with? What, long gone?
She dipped out.
Oh,
bro.
she dipped.
So that was like basically how she came in. She basically was in the house. I told her put her clothes on because the thing wasn't leaving, bro. She was outside the yard. That's how I got caught. So basically,
Wait, go on.
So basically, I opened the door, you know.
Swear.
The other thing, because the other thing's that I don't feel comfortable in your
Oh, okay.
You know the girl starts saying I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah,
I don't feel comfortable.
Nah, it's long. It's long.
I don't care, man.
So you can't even finesse that number. But that is. I mean, the fact you you're on the floor hugging her, crying.
But I said to her, look, you got to get out, and she never wanted to get out. So
of course you weren't gonna want to get out.
She at my door screaming, bro. Like my neighbours. I'm like, bro, you're embarrassing me. So I've shut the door. She's like, I'm gonna call police. I'm like, call the police and say what? She's like, watch. You think you're gonna do this to me? Watch what I'm gonna do to you.
She went.
Cool. So now,
alien and predator.
Cool. I've got my car outside, and I know she's parked up opposite me. I know what car she drives.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What'd you do?
You think it was over there?
What'd you do?
As I've got her out my yard, this thing has run to my whip, and all I've heard was, I said, oh my.
The tires?
No, she bust the window of a brick.
Bro.
She bricked me, bro.
She was on stuff, fam.
So I ran outside and I've seen her brick my car. I said, what are you doing? Then she dashed the brick at me, so I've dodged it. Like, what? Are you dumb? So I'm chasing her now, like, on some I'm like, fuck this.
Usain Bolt, you're running that down.
I'm trying to chase the thing, but the thing's blowing, like, and then she's riding around the cars. Like, you know what someone's doing? Around the car. I can't catch someone around the car.
Hold on a minute. I'm like, please tell me that you had clothes on all this whole time.
Bro, I had to put like some trousers on. I've got my flip flops on. I got trousers.
Man's running down in flip flops in the boxes, you know.
Yeah, but I had no top on, and it was cold.
Surely, like there must have been neighbours looking out the window, like the fuck's going on?
No, but you know when your body heat, like it's this. You're in
adrenaline, yeah.
You're in adrenaline mode.
Of course.
Like, I'm not even. I'm just thinking my car. She's gonna wrap me off. So I'm chasing her around the car. She jumped in the way, blew out now. I'm like, no, this can't end like this.
It's not over.
This can't end like this.
It's not over.
No.
It's not over.
This can't end like this.
So what was the resolve?
That's it. We broke up, bro. That was the breakup. That was it.
But after she bricked you in the car and
she gone. That was it.
She just ran off.
She gone. She cut.
Did you ever hear from her again?
Bro, I went to her house and pulled up. I said, I'm not accepting stuff. Pulled up. I'm sitting outside. She said, don't worry, my brothers are coming to kill you.
Brothers? More than one?
Brothers are coming to dap you.
How you still alive, fam?
I said,
how you even still alive?
I said, send them come if they're bad. But as I'm sitting there, you know when I'm like,
you're a fuck guy.
I'm like, she's gonna call feds in a minute.
I would.
I'm like, she's gonna call feds.
You got nothing else to do, innit?
And then I think one of the older brothers did pull up, but I don't think he wasn't a bad boy, but he just pulled up to like protect his sister.
Of course.
So I'm like, but like where I've parked, yeah, like I can see every car coming into her driveway, like the way she lived. So I can see every car coming into the driveway. So I see some small golf pull up on volts. Where is he? And I heard that and I'm like, raw. So I'm in the whip now. I'm like, okay, bad man thing then. All right, cool. Say less. You know what I'm saying?
It must have been a madness if it's her brother's, fam.
So I said, all right, cool.
It's a little sister, innit?
Say less. So I'm in my whip now, just waiting. So I said, all right, when I see my man jump back in the whip, I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna crash into his whip, like on scatty thing as like revenge. I'm gonna crash into the brother's whip. What you think the brother drove around 2 corners, bro, and disappeared on me, bro. He must have known I was onto him, bro.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? And that was it. I never spoke to her ever again.
I can't imagine. So like until this day, never spoke.
I've never spoke to her.
Like, do you think she would talk to you now? After this many years?
She's probably watched my videos still.
Probably. Nah, fam, see, like, you got me beat, fam. I ain't got nothing that mad, cuz I've had mad situations, But I don't know. Like, I think I've only ever been in love like once or maybe twice. Maybe once or twice.
What, so you've only broken up once or twice?
No, I said I've only been in love.
But what's your worst breakup though? Like a breakup that was just mad that you can remember and you're like, fuck, this stressed me out, bro.
I think it was more draining. No, I think I'm not gonna name drop there because I ain't giving no clout, man. But like, it weren't mad. I think it was a building madness. So it's like there were bare fights coming up to it. Fam, I think I said before when it was just when I was laying down. I think I said this before. I was laying down, and then I think we tried to like reconnect. So she invited me around her house, and she was in some lingerie thing. And I walked in. I didn't know where she was. Like, this is a bit mad. And her room was like kind of dark. So I walked in there, and she's standing there in like lingerie and heels. I'm thinking, she look 10. And then, but then I look on the bed, and there was like fruits, toys, chains. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? But then something's not sitting right with me though. Something's not sitting right for me because for me, I'm a skeptic, innit? So when something's a bit too saucy, I'm like, hang on. She's never done this before, but reconnecting with man, now you want to do it? So I was like, let me let it sit for the moment, innit?
Man didn't think different, you know.
So because I'm thinking she's never looked this good. Fam, I'm even seeing vibrators on the big, like on the bed bigger than my thing because there's a whole madness, yeah. But that's something else, fam. So I went there now, yeah, and we're just chilling. And then she said, bro, then you know, whipped cream on the body, all that mad stuff, yeah, fam. Like I've been a freak from day, like don't at me, yeah. So man's doing all that stuff now, yeah. Push all that forward, fast forward to the morning now, yeah. Roll over, beat man session, what the morning now. And then I remember her saying to me, yeah, she was like, yeah. So I know what happened last night. We need to be serious. I want to get serious and start thinking about marriage and kids because I didn't do that for just any man. I'm like, okay, but something, I got a light bulb because when she said that to me, I had a light bulb. So I was like, why are you coming with all this now? And she's like, because I love you and I wanted to make it work. But I still had a little niggle, like something still weren't sitting right with me, fam. So I was like, hold on. I was like, we ain't seen each other in about like a month or something, yeah. Like, did you date anyone? And I was like, no. She's like, no. I was like, did you fuck anyone? And she sort of just jumped up a bit, yeah. And when she jumped up, I said to myself, I knew this was like, I just knew, but I said to myself, I'm composed. So when she's saying this to me, I'm thinking, right, cool. In my head, fam, I'm like, I turned into this. I don't know, fam, like detective, fam. I was like, and she goes, oh no, this is me, like, was you dating them? She goes, oh no, I met him at some party. I'm like, what party? It's like some house party. I'm like, where? It was within the complex that she lived, fam. So imagine she lived in a warehouse, yeah? A converted warehouse, but it's a massive warehouse. And there was a party, like, maybe just down the hall in another warehouse, like another thing, yeah? And I was like, so what do you mean? In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, please don't tell me what it is. So she goes, like, after we broke up, I think like a couple of weeks or later or whatever, she met a guy at like some party in like in her complex, yeah. Must have drunk, brought her back to the yard and fucked him, yeah. She said we're drunk, and I was like, what you fucked him in this bed? Where I'm laying? Fam, the way I jumped up, fam. I jumped up.
Say Pornhub Premium.
Fam, no, in that moment, I turned into like Prime Planet Hulkbuster, fam. Like, I swear down, yeah, I was there now, yeah. I jumped up and I was like, she fucked him in his bed. She was like, no. I was like, so what you fuck him then? She's like, in the front room on the sofa. I'm like, even worse, the sofa.
Man said even worse.
I'm like, where was you? Show me where you was. Like, fam, I lost it. Show me where he was. She came out, she's like, we had sex over there. This is me. Out in the open? So imagine a warehouse is just like a one big space. I'm like, so you brought bro back and didn't even fuck him in your room. Even though I think she's capping to his day, he probably fucked him in much. So I said the fact that you fucked him on the sofa drunk, yeah, but in an open space. So imagine cheating a thing, but other people can come out their rooms and see you. Fam, I lost it. I said I knew this was all cap. I said, ain't no fucking way a girl does all of this upon getting back together without having done a mad act before you got back. I said, I knew it, fam. Went back to the room, I was like, fuck this. where's my shit, fam? I was like, where? I was like, I'm gone. She said, no, don't, please, man, get the fuck out of my way, fam. Like I said, man needs to just decompress and just get the fuck out of it, fam. Yeah, I'm looking for my things and like, never hit women, yeah. But fam, in this moment, yeah, man just, fam, I lost Tony Montana red rage, fam. I just saw red. I didn't see colour no more. I didn't see no walls. I just saw rage, fam. So as I'm like, you know what, I just need to get the fuck out of here. She's got in front of the door. I'm like, but I'm saying just get. I said get the fuck out of the way. I want to leave, innit? I'm so turned. I don't want to do a madness. So I dragged her, like I dashed her on the bed, innit, saying get out of the way, innit? I'm there looking for my socks, trousers, everything. I was just like, I need to get the fuck out. She's like, no, please. She runs back in front of the door. I said, get the fuck out of the way, innit? Go back on the bed and she's like, no, please, fam. I was like, I didn't know what to do. I had just all this anger. I didn't know what to do, fam. Yeah. So as I've left the thing, she's like, no, please. There's people over there, people in the rooms. Fam, I'm walking and I turn to the left and I just see a window, fam, and I just clenched fist, fam, and I just banged it. I punched the window and it smashed everywhere, yeah. Oh my God, what was that? Are you okay? Bare sounds, innit? As I'm walking down the corridor, fam, I said, I don't give a fuck anymore, fam. I lost it. I walked out and there was 2 women on the steps. They didn't know what happened. I'm walking by, like, fuck this. I'm walking down the street, fam. They're walking like that. Look at my hand, bare blood on my hand, yeah. Fucking all glass bits in my hand. I'm walking. I was like, no, I don't care anymore. I said, that's it. I'm just like, fam, I stopped caring about everything. I'm walking down the high road. I'm seeing bare missed calls. Is she fucking mad? Yeah, how's she calling me for? I'm walking down the road, bare missed calls. But I'm mad. I was like, what could she be like trying to say to me? There's a voice note. It's like voicemail. I'm going down the street and it's like, oh, baby, please come back, please. Let's talk about this. I thought, you dirty fucking stop out, bro. I couldn't even have thought of her. I just wanted to just smash her face, fam. That type of anger. And I've left it, yeah. Fam, I've never felt that anger. Till this day, I've still never felt that anger. Because I felt like, for me, what I valued as the ultimate wife pussy, you just gave it to a random man. Yeah. I couldn't get over that, bro. I couldn't get over the idea of just another man just smoking you and like just...
It was an easy beat for him.
I would rather she told me I was seeing a guy after we split and it didn't work. I don't even want... I said, because then I don't even picture visual.
No, but you know what?
You know what I mean?
I think that could have been the case, but she said that to you. So women think that saying certain things to us is going to make us look at them less mad. Does that make sense? So she said that in the hopes that you're gonna understand that was nothing, but this is something.
Okay.
You see how we do it to. You see how we do it to women.
Okay.
She's just a beat, man.
Okay.
We're dumb.
Okay.
But she said the same thing to you, but really it was actually someone she was talking to for a long period of time. But she said that to you. You're gonna be like, so what? Because it's gonna in her mind.
It will look worse. You're saying. Do you reckon?
Because you're gonna be like, so you got feelings for this guy. You're gonna think, right, my man can come true anytime he wants. And beat.
He's been there, saying kind of guy.
Yeah, because you're gonna start thinking, when's the last time? Oh well, we beat first time here. You're gonna start mapping things together. Right. Shit's gonna start making sense and adding up, and she's gonna get finished. So she, instead of getting that done, she just rather say, boom, bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, but it gets worse, fam. Because after that, yeah, I was like, I couldn't believe it. After that point, maybe a month or so went by, yeah. And I was in bits, fam. Not crying bits. I was just in like
it's alright to cry, bro.
No, but like bits like I weren't thinking straight for ages. I was in love with this girl. No, but I was in love with this girl, you know. I was in bits, fam. Like when I say bits, I just mean I was scattered. I weren't myself. And then my boy was like, "Yo, Shay, what go on, cause you're moving left with it, fam." He's like, "You're not your normal self, fam." Like not like weren't eating the shit, but I was just moving crazy, like just smoking everyone. Like I was like, I don't give a fuck, yeah. And then he's like, nah, bro. I can't see my boy like this. Give me a number. I'm gonna chat to her, innit? He must have took her. He must have gave her a number. He goes, yeah, whatever, right to Shay. She's like, oh no, I love him. It didn't mean anything. He goes, I know, but you know what I mean. He can't get over the fact that like I went outside and fucked another guy. And she's like, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm still loving him. Please talk to him. But the way I'm talking about it now, you would swear I'm not over it. Like, I'm really telling the story like it happened yesterday. But like that type of breakup can not really affect me, but it's a shame it can even get so mad to a point where it's almost like you lose yourself. Because I think the difference between your story is that she caught you, but I caught her, and I'm never really expecting to catch a woman out on anything like that. Because women are normally smooth, but I just didn't rate the fact that a house party and then all the stuff she done for me was almost like a regret kind of.
It's like a regret beat.
Yeah, it's almost like
a petty like,
fuck.
Yeah, like you're doing that out of sorrow. Like,
yeah.
I'm so I done. Like not like you're doing it because you love, man. You're doing it cause. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If that went through my head, that would actually mess with me psychologically.
Like, why is she doing all this? She's never done this before.
Yeah.
Take me on holiday. Why have you taken me on holiday? And then.
Take you on holiday?
No, I'm saying, but if women start saying them taking holiday, like I wanna take you to your favourite restaurant, you know that she probably sucked, bro, innit? And yeah, nah, for me that breakup, nah, man, I can't. That's something that man don't want to relive for no one, fam. Like women being that type, nah. But I mean, it is what it is, isn't it?
But so, do you think that men take breakups hard?
Extra hard.
Because you know, I feel like it's not discussed. Like women always talk about how they feel,
yeah, of course,
and stuff like that. But men never really come forward and say like the after effects of like breakups.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, true.
It depends. For me personally,
How about you though? Like, as in, like, do you? Because I love hard, innit? I love hard to a point where it's gonna affect me because I love hard. Like, I'm not saying I fall in love with every girl, but like. If I say you're my gal, I love hard, possessive, protective, like I really go in it. So breakups hurt me. Of course they hurt, fam. Because like she was my number one, innit? Like she was on my team, she was riding for me, she was my support. So
I find I can't. That's why I think for me attachment is very dangerous.
Of course, I'm saying. Of course it is,
very
bro.
dangerous because
it can kill people, man.
Yeah, man. For me personally, I've had 2 breakups that was mad for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Ones where I don't think I could have let go. She had to let me go. You know
okay.
You know the ones when you're on that vibe squad, I mean, no, let go. You tell me, say, no, let go.
Trust
me.
Baby,
let me go.
Trust me.
But you me want everybody know.
Trust me.
I was on that energy.
Trust me.
I was on that energy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like that girl, I couldn't let go of her, fam. I couldn't let go of her.
But was it's okay? So like, let me ask you something. Like honestly, how much times can you say you've been in love? And don't cap, fam. Not you loved the girl or you had love for her. How much times have you been in love and you thought she's my everything? Without her, I'm nothing.
It's mad. It's only I've only.
Don't cap, nigga.
3 times in my whole life.
Yeah, I'm twice still.
3 times in my whole life.
And
one girl had me, I'm not gonna lie, in a different type of hole.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna bring up her name, but she had me differently, bro. I'm talking about like she had me in such a way.
There's a hold on you, boy.
I would never let a woman ever have me like that ever again.
But how did you get that vulnerable? Like how? What?
Bro, she was just. I couldn't explain it to you. She was a righteous person.
Okay.
Like she was like very righteous, like in her heart, and she was crazy as well. She was crazy.
But crazy toxic?
No. But crazy as in crazy, but controlled crazy. You know them serial killers that plan murdering people.
Okay.
She's on that kind of energy.
Bro.
But I liked it at that time in my life. What I was on, I liked it.
It matched your.
Like basically, I'll be rolling with her, and I'll have something on me, and she'll be like, "Give it to me now."
Right. So it matched your.
Like my lifestyle doesn't make sense.
So like she was like Tasha from Power, because kind of like
the difference was that she didn't want me on road.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? She wanted me to be on a righteous path, but I was on madness.
Oh, Angie then.
You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. She was like both in one. So
okay, yeah, but yeah, that's one.
So like she was like, yeah, that was one, and then
you just 3 times king.
And then there was another one when I was like 18.
Oh, young love though.
Yeah, the young love.
Yeah, but I mean big man love. Cause...
No, that was only one.
Okay.
There's only one.
Okay.
At the age that I'm at now, I feel like I'm in the best love of my life. If I'm honest with you, because
what like secured, like home based, kind of just.
It's like I know myself and I know how to maintain it. When I was young, I didn't know how. I couldn't regulate how I wanted things because my life was so unpredictable.
Scattered and that,
you know what I'm saying? So like 1 minute I'm here, next minute I could be in prison. 1 minute I'm here, next minute I could be on the run. 1 minute I'm here, next minute
that's a mad life, you know.
Bursting everyone in the ends. So it's like living that kind of lifestyle.
She held you down.
I couldn't have a proper relationship. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
But so young wild on the streets and she held you down.
Basically, that was that love. But that girl, she done me dirty many times, that one. But the thing is, I don't know what it was about her. It was like, I wouldn't even say it was that good. It's like, I just had a love for that girl. You know, when you just build a love for someone.
Of course.
And like, obviously, I had bare things, but she was my thing. And then I cut off all my things for her. See, when a man cuts off all his things for one thing, that means that he cares about her.
100%.
It's the only way you can really focus on one woman. When you just cut off all the other things.
You know what? That is 1,000% correct, fam. And this is what I was even saying to bro over there. I'm like, any man who's chatting to 4 or 5 gal, or you got a dating app. If you take the step to delete a dating app, yeah, and cut off links, yeah, you'd actually realise they weren't worth nothing. Like, you didn't actually need that. But you got so used to the idea of having options and links, yeah, that you might have missed a chance for a potential bae or a potential, like, chick that's got you and you and her locked in. And for me, I don't feel no way to cut off girls if I got a main girl pull up. I don't feel no way. But I think men, generally, I think...
Now, you have to talk about your loves of your life. Now, if you're not...
What do you mean? No, I don't... I told you, fam. Man, I heard a breakup, so I had breakups, innit? Love.
Tell me the love of your life.
Yeah, I've been in love twice.
Yeah, tell me them. I want to hear both of them.
No, that's mad, because... No, what do you mean?
No, you got to tell me. No, you got to tell me. No, you got to tell me now.
Listen, man. Like, no, it was short and just, like, obviously the mother of my son, innit? No, that explains itself, though, really. Like, I ain't really got to get deep with that one, innit? And then, yeah, the thing where I punched up her window, innit? That's the only two. But again, it was that they had.
Have you had infatuation love?
Yeah. The one that I punched out the window, fam.
No, but you know infatuation love is when...
I'm with you, King.
Yeah.
I'm with you, King.
It's not... You're not in love with her, but it's like, at that moment, the neck's good, the pom-pom's good.
No, it was everything. Good. I mean, I was...
But like, she's doing everything. So like, even though you're doing whatever you're doing, she's the one that you're actually thinking of. Like, so like, there's a little love in your heart for her. Have you ever had that infatuation love? But it's not real love. Like, if she leaves, you're not really mad. But she's your main thing at that time. Everyone's had that infatuation love.
Maybe. I don't know, because I'm trying to separate the two, innit? But I mean more so, like, I'll put it this way, I'm pretty sure it was in love, because I'll just, when I'm in my bag, yeah, and I start dropping texts like, you know when man turn into man, like, are you okay, or I send you some food, or, you know, when you start to get into that realm, like, you're like, oh yeah, don't worry, I'll send you some food, or you got late from work, and you want to be there.
Yeah.
That's very rare for me.
Why?
Because I don't know. Because I told you, man, I got into certain areas where I couldn't give a shit if, like, what happened. And maybe because I weren't invested, and I don't like situations where I'm forced into locking the girl down. Like, I don't like cuffing no one, innit? And I expressed to this one girl, listen, I don't want anything serious. But she was like, well, we've been seeing each other for a little bit, so I want more. And I hate being forced into something. So I think everyone's had situationships too. But we all know it's dangerous, fam. Any girl you see, any person you see for an extended amount of time, you're going to catch feet. Yeah. So you just have to dead it. Infatuation, yeah. No, but fam, in love twice. Infatuated, maybe. But this is why women are dangerous. And this is why, I wouldn't say I wear my heart on my sleeve, but if I let myself go, then I think for men in generally, I think when a man lets himself go emotionally and really loves hard, yeah, that's a vulnerable state that we're not comfortable being in.
No, we're not, because we can't control it.
Can't.
And we feel like our emotions are controlling us. But I've realised
that's what I'm saying.
A lot of us men, we've lost good women because of our mess ups, and we know we've lost them.
Of course.
And we wanted to get them back. They're just good women, and they just will never take us back. And I think sometimes the worst thing a man can do is lose a good woman for a woman that's no good, and then regret it and want to go back to that woman. And right. It's very hard to go back after you've done something like that to a woman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because sometimes we need to do better, bro. No, I think
men definitely need to take accountability, and I think as you age and move your life with experience, you definitely learn about yourself. But I mean, I said, man, it takes two to tango. Like, both men have got a part to play. But I think men are much more likely to take accountability and self-reflect and say that was me or no.
No, women are never gonna take accountability.
Never.
We've seen that already.
Women just tend to just deflect rather than accept, and and I think this is what separates the two, because I don't know. It's almost like women feel like if they apologize, they've somehow lost their womanness or power or ratings, or I can no longer manipulate. I don't know what that power hold is, or that power battle women tend to hold on to. It's okay to say that was my fault, it's an L. Like, do they think we're gonna leave? Are women so self-absorbed that if they apologize or say I shouldn't have done that, a man's gonna take advantage or use it against them? Because it's really not attractive and very toxic to always deflect and blame the man without saying that was me. I'm not sure what that hold is on women. They do it because
it's called the moonwalk out of relationships. So women do the moonwalk out of relationships where the man's the bad one and
always. But then it makes man not want to commit though. Like, what? How can you commit, especially when you see comments like men are weak and like men ain't shit and like men are dogs and you don't do this and do that. I'm like, okay, if you women are independent and you don't need no man and everything we say is wrong, why do you still want to cuff us though? You know what I mean? Like, why are you still putting up to get dick? Why are you still DMing and crying late nights saying I wish I had a man? It's like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, women aren't living their movie, man. You have to be honest with yourself. Women need men and men need women.
100%.
But until we learn to accept both sides have got a part to play, it's never gonna be a fair trade. If women feel like they're the prize and men are putting pussy on a pedestal, it's never going to be even playing field, fam. Especially if society is pushing the idea that you don't need men and women have empowerment. Then now we're really lost. Now we're getting into waters where you don't want to play with, fam. Because if women think they're independent and they don't need a man, and men are now feminine, then it doesn't leave any room for wife material. Who's wife material? I don't even know what that looks like anymore.
Wife material still exists, man. It's
with who?
It's very rare, man.
That's
very rare, because obviously we're living in a day and age now where it's not cool to be wife.
It's not.
It's cool to be hot girl summer.
And liberated.
Yeah. If men can do it, then we can do it too. And
it's like, no.
I feel like that's just...
Why do you want to be a guy?
Like, I don't get that. I just really don't get that. But look, I heard someone speaking today, saying that women shouldn't buy their man nothing. What's your...
What do you mean
opinion?
nothing? It was not like nothing at all.
Like, don't buy their man nothing.
Like,
that's what the girl said.
So food, birthday gifts, like there's nothing.
Yeah.
So, what's her role? Like, she housewife? Am I just providing everything, paying light bill, water bill, like buying her gifts? So I'm buying her stuff, but she doesn't. She doesn't give anything back.
Nothing. She
doesn't even buy me like a like latest FIFA. Like, there's no
nothing.
So what? So in return, is she just open her legs to me then? Is that
basically?
Well, then I can't do that, fam. I'll tell you for free, like women got it lost. I need to be told that I'm the shit now and again. You know what I mean? From my woman, not a random validation from women. I'm saying, about if my woman told me, you know what, babe, like, you're looking good in that suit, or your haircut's got you looking fresh, or last night you threw down crazy, or I like the fact that that you took the kids, that I'm appreciating it, or when I'm sick you took care of me. Men need empowerment, fam. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Women are lost. But it's more interesting to know who's pushing these messages in society and socials. Who's pushing this idea that men shouldn't get anything, or men, or like men just don't need help or support, or men can't show their emotions, or men. Why are women buying into this? It must be getting pushed by someone or some sort of behind.
I feel like
who's doing that?
It's the media's doing it, number one, and also you got these toxic women. And that goes on to our last topic,
go on.
Which is about toxic women. And it's something that I haven't seen a lot of people talk about, because once you talk about it, you're classed as a misogynist or a woman hater, or you're gay.
Yeah.
The things that women like to do, they like to gaslight men when they bring up the faults that they have. So they'll say, yeah, you're gay because you don't like women, because all you do is talk bad on women. But if we don't point out these things, then there's never going to be a change in society. Do you understand?
Facts. Who does? Like, but I think it's like you said before. Women don't call out women. So if women don't call out women, then boy, you know what I mean? Who's left to man that? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely in agreement with you, King. You know what I mean? Women need to take accountability for themselves. Like I said, they're quick to deflect. It's even mad that you say like men are gay, you know? like men are gay, like men are misogynist. It's like, yeah, like I'm happy to take the grunt of abuse. I'm happy to be at the forefront of drama. I don't mind that, fam. Yeah, women need to be able to say, look, he's the bad guy. Look what he's saying, and that's cool. You can put me in that spotlight. I don't mind being in that picture frame. It's cool. I'll stand up here and tell people what the dirty truth. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's cool with me, bro. You know what I mean? Men, we call out women because all the fuckery they do, but women just label it as hate, or women just label it as or maybe they got a broken relationship with their mum, or women label it as, oh, you was talking about women, or some women might say, why is every time I come on page talk about women? Well, why is every time you go on social, like you see people dragging men? Fuck out of here, man. You know what I mean? It's got to run both ways, fam. Yeah. If you're happy to see man get dragged and cool shit, then you have to expect the same energy. Yeah, because I told you, like always, fam. Women have been skating for years. Women have been getting away with murder for years, but the time is now where we're calling them out and they don't like it, and that's cool. But but now we have a voice. Now we have a platform. We're able to put things out there and shine light on things that we didn't before. So basically, like, women can't skate no more, bro. Never. We're onto them.
And we're not having it.
Not having it, fam.
And man don't mind about if you lot want to abuse man, call man gay, call man all the names under the sun. That's for man calling out toxic women that destroy men's lives. I've had enough, and we're here today to tell you that men are coming forward and we're exposing every single woman that's out there trying to destroy men's lives. To all you evil baby mothers out there, stopping men from seeing their children, then turn around and change the narrative and say the narrative is that there's deadbeat men that don't want to be fathers. We're going to mash you up and we're going to expose you. And everyone's going to know who you are by name on the internet. The game's over now. You see all of these, these games when women think they can do story time and do all of us. This podcast is going to be bringing like the real truth, because there's two sides to every single story. And for a long period of time, this narrative has been one way. And because it's been one way, the truth has never been revealed. So now we're here on this platform to tell you toxic women that it's over for you. It's over. It is over. Fix up, like us men need to fix up. You need to fix up as well. And if you think that you're going to get away with, keep abusing men and thinking you're going to get away with it, I'm here to tell you today, you are not going to get away with it. I'm telling you right now, we will call you out constantly.
Trust me.
Constantly.
Trust me.
Constantly. And I don't care what you think in the comment sections, bro. Go and live your life in the comment section. Sometimes I think, you know what my new narrative is? A lot of you women are seeking attention in the comment sections.
Right. From other people.
Like, no. I mean, like, they're lonely, bro.
Oh, right, okay.
They're in their yard, they ain't got nothing to do, so they write a comment, you reply to it. They're like, I'm gonna reply.
Right.
You reply, I'm gonna reply. You reply, I'm gonna reply.
Clickbait kind of thing. That's kind of like clickbait. That's sad, fam. It means they got too much time.
They're a man, bro. The man's be like, why are you on your phone, bro? Get off your phone, bro. Come here and take this D, bro.
Trust me.
What's wrong with you? Come here and take this D in your mouth, bro.
If woman's going out of her way to... If woman's gonna get out of her way, you know what, the worst thing is a woman coming to their page saying, I'm here because I'm bored. There's nothing else you could have been doing right now. There's no other page you could have found. There's not a movie, a man you could have called, a friend you could have gone out with. You're on my page talking crud.
A lot of girls fancy, man.
Depends what it is.
100%.
Okay.
And a lot of girls are bitter and they hate. Bro, women nowadays act as if bitter baby mums don't exist.
Come on.
Bro,
bitter women.
9 out of 10 youths that's in jail right now are in jail because of their mothers. Yeah, I said it.
You said it because he said it.
Forget the man, the dad not being there. Because if there's women say, I can do it all alone. So how come the child's going in jail?
Facts.
How?
It's not real.
And when you really get to that youth story and he starts telling you shit about what was going on in his yard, you're like, bro, he wants to be in prison, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
That's true. Women can't. A woman can't play dad. As much as they like to believe so. And you know what? And just because a single mother raises her child successfully, it still doesn't mean it is to be done. Yeah, you still need the male energy in the house to create balance. You know, the yin and yang, the unity type. I'm growing up seeing my mum and dad in unison and in harmony. That's what works. But when it's just a woman, of course, some women might actually really pattern up their son. But for the most part, men. Once a boy is 14, 15 and starts becoming a man, he starts to not listen to his mum. Shut up, man. You can't tell me nothing, because that young energy's in him. He's hanging out with man them, he's on road, he's playing football, like with these boys. When he goes home to just his mum, he's thinking, she can't tell me nothing. So once the fear's gone and they start to grow older and they start to come into themselves,
it's over. That's when dad's got to come in and be like...
Yeah,
but even I'd even go further than that. They say that a lot of boys that have single mothers feel like they need to take care of their mum, so they hit the roads from young, thinking that I need to take care. That's why these women be on the news, be like, oh, my son's going to miss... Your son's OT. Your son's OT selling drugs. Your son's OT with a man them. Yeah? That's who's role models now.
Yeah, no, man.
Oh, I'm doing such a great job. All these women like, oh, I'm doing such a great job. Man, I know about your son, Trey, bro. Trey's the one that we gave the 4-5 to, bro. He's the one holding the burner in the house under the flipping carpet boards.
Trust me.
You don't even know your son's the gunman on the ends, bro. Little 15-year-old Trey's a murderer, bro. He's talking about, I'll bust the thing on them, man. We talk about Trey's a good dude and he plays football. Trey who? Trey 8.
Mum got no idea.
That's our top shooter, blood. Man was 15 years old and he said, I'm ready to bust it off now. Let me know where they're at. Give me the drop on them. I'm onto them. He's telling us that. The hell you talk about Trey's a good you? Good you where?
It's true. And then if he gets dead, the mum will come on the news like, he was a good boy. Like,
good boy where? Trey had guns.
He was a good boy. Like, he
was asking us for this stuff. Like, I want to burst the ops. These men think they're bad on the net. Like, he's on stuff. Remember, they grew up in a different generation now.
This is true.
But these women, they think that they're doing the greatest jobs when they're not. And I'm not saying it's all their fault, because men, we have to take our responsibility.
100%.
But toxic mothers stop men from seeing their children, and their children go out off the ropes.
Yep.
Whose fault is it then?
Come on, man. And all this, try harder, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Like I said, I'm not... Until women understand, like, you know, it's mad how a woman can just completely disregard the woman's role in the fact of the man not seeing the kid and just say, fight harder. It's like, okay, but why am I fighting again? And some woman will say, I know she's being difficult. I know she won't let you see him. Fam, there are some women who will tell you, even if your son's mum moves to Jamaica, you should go and buy a house in Jamaica and follow your... oh, well, if you really love your kid, you move to Jamaica. Do you think I'm leaving my life in London and my job and my family and my friends to go and chase you so I can see my son? You're fucking tapped, bruv. Women are lost in that sense, to just think using kids as weapons, you know what I mean? Manipulating men and using the kid as a fucking pawn, so we try and come correct. All to fit their sick, twisted idea and to fucking sort of make them feel good. Well, if a woman truly loved her child, the last thing in her fucking mind is the dad can't see him.
Choose.
Separate hate from love. If you truly put your kid first, I'm seeing him whenever I want, because you want to make sure that I've got a relationship with him.
And them children are going to be happy if he's a good father.
Simple.
Because women stop men from seeing their children because they think that's the best option. When they should let the child make the option. Because as a child grows older, if he's a crap dad, the child will be able to say, I don't like you, I don't want to come with you.
Of course.
And what can you do then when the child's 14 and your child says you don't want to come? That's you. You as a man, you have to say, I've been a shit parent.
Trust me.
Now I've got to try and fix it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now you have to chase now because it's your fault.
Yeah.
But the child's 3 years old and man just wants to pick up their youth to take their youth to the park. Oh, you're not doing anything. You need to give me £300 in my account. Some of these women be using children as if they're ransom money, bro.
Trust me.
You didn't pay the ransom money. You ain't seeing your child.
Trust me.
What kind of madness is that?
And yeah.
So when my child's a commodity now.
Basically. Yeah, and women, and some women might even change that attitude on the fly. I've been in a situation where, okay, yeah, you can have him Saturday. The next day, and you know what? No, you can't. What? That mindfuck alone has man on the ropes. Because then I don't know what's coming the next day. And the kid's innocent, 3, 4, he don't know what's going on. He's just thinking, where's dad? And that woman might poison the kid's head so much that even when you finally pull up, he's heard so much mad things about you from his mum that he's already got an image of who you are. Well, mum said you this, mum said you that. So by the time you try and drill him and let him know, listen, that's not what it was. His head's too intoxicated just from the bare stories and maybe friends saying, yeah, your dad went shit. I said, dad's at yard, you know, same number, same address, same everything. He's been there waiting. And I said before about like man losing the fight. I'm not here to fight. I can't win a fight. If a woman just says you can't see his son, and shout out to all the men who do fight for their kids, and shout out to the men who do go to the court. Yeah, but some men don't have that in them.
It's not in them.
It's not in you to fight like that.
And we shouldn't, and I feel like the conversation and the direction of the conversation needs to change. We need to start checking women. Why did you stop him from seeing his child? As a community, we all need to get together. The same way people get together and cuss a man on the internet, he's a deadbeat.
Trust me.
Why can't we do the same thing with the women?
It's true.
Because it is happening. This is why do people go on like what we're saying is like foreign and like we're talking a different language and this stuff doesn't happen. And you know what's funny, yeah? I hear women on the net talking bad against men, yeah? And other women be like, yeah, for real, sis.
Of course.
When men do it to women, they hate women, they're lesbians. So why can't we say that? Women that talk bad about men, they're lesbians then.
Must be. What else?
They hate men.
Yeah, if you hate me, it's true. If you hate men, then like you must want to go home and like finger bang some pussy. Then if that's the case. So
my thing is this, man. Like we need to start speaking up about these stories of these toxic women 100%. That are trying to destroy men's lives. 100%. Especially the ones that are conniving and they're home wreckers. Because there's some women, they know you got a girl and they still want to be with you. There's some girls that know you have a woman and they still want to be.
But what does that
say? But then when they find out the man's got a woman, they try to play it off like, oh, I didn't know. And they'll show some messages like, confuse it and, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, a man lied to you at the start, but man told you the truth in the end, but you still want to be a man. Like, come on, bro. Stop being a home record. You know that you was the Nando side piece like the coleslaw. Play your position.
That's it.
A lot of people don't want to play their position.
Nope.
And that's the reason why they'll never make it in life.
Nope.
Bro, every business has the top people in the business and the low level people in the business.
Right.
Bro, I'm just saying, I'm not cussing anyone, I'm just saying, play your rascal position. Whatever position that is.
Come on, man.
Yeah, if you're the left back in the changing room, that's what you are, bro.
Centre back, you're midfielder, striker, stay where you're at. That's it. And just to touch on that, it's like I said, if you know a situation before walking into it, don't expect much when you're in it. Yeah, you should know what it is. And I said, but when you come off bitter or moving like you didn't know what it was, people are gonna label you an idiot. So hang on, you knew that was, and you knew that he weren't working, but you opened your legs and you knew that he wasn't.
Bro, I think the worst thing any of these women can do is like talk bad about someone that they said that they love. Like, bro, my loyalty is not tied to rascal a situation. My loyalty is tied to my morals, bro. I'm not snaking you because I'm not a snaky person.
Right.
I can be.
We all can.
But that's not in my nature. For me to do that, you must have done something to me that I thought I have to do this.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But in general, I'm not a snaky person.
Nah.
So if you say that you're loyal when you're only with me, and when we've broken up now, you're a whole different person. That means that you was never a loyal person in the first place.
Nah.
Let's put this out there. You was never a loyal person if your loyalty is tied to a situation, because loyalty is tied to morals and principles. Morals and principles come from the heart, bro. It comes from your actions. It comes from your natural disposition. It doesn't come with a situation, bro. Like, I'm in a situation. Am I gonna snitch? I'm not gonna snitch. Bro, I'm not snitching because I'm a real you. That's it. No, they give me 23, I'm holding the 23. That's me, I'm taking it as a soldier. We done it, bro, we done it. It's cool.
Simple.
You know what I'm saying? You might have been the trigger man, but I was there with you, so I knew what I was getting myself into. That's me as a man. I'm taking full responsibility at that time. But more times, women, they'll paint this narrative that they're the victim, they're the one that got done wrong, when they're the wrong in themselves. You were the wrong in yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta be careful, bro. You gotta be really careful.
No,
man.
they said I don't think you owe anybody apology of a situation that was your own and they knew of and still invested in it and then got burnt. Why apology? Why? It's not.
Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn.
And I feel like it's like if I'm a multi-millionaire playboy and they get holidays at me and I'm sitting there for a bit and then I go off and fucking have a thing. Oh, but you told me you knew I was a millionaire playboy and you stepped up and you tried to get You try to be the main. Fuck all that, man.
Do you think women think they can change men?
Every single woman on earth. Every single woman on earth believes that. Every single woman. And it's like it's some women's goal to change men. But women only like changing men that obviously that they believe need fixing. But you're like, I'm good over here. So women try to craft and mold you into their type of man.
So women are actually picking vulnerable men, basically.
Yes. 100%. A woman will look at, if a woman thinks a guy is broken, he needs help or he needs therapy, they will literally try to come into your life and be that therapist or be that counsellor. Women don't really tend to look for men who are already complete and good and have got things in check. They like to take men from like 1 to 10 and say, I did that. I gave him baths. I fucking gave him money for his business. I fucking lent. I got him a bank loan. I'm the one who gave him places to stay. Women like to have that over you. That I did this for him. I did that for him. So that's why you got to be careful. Women are natural nurturers and rare, and they're natural caring. But if a woman can come in your life and give you what you want, she'll do it generally, but she'll hold it over your head and dangle it.
Yeah, why do women always do that? I don't like people that do things like that in general. I think one of the worst traits a woman can have is do something for you and then bring it up in a conversation later on. It's like, I never do stuff for people to bring it up on them. I only do it from the goodness of my heart.
Yeah, I know you do. It's like don't do something if your act isn't pure. Don't do something that isn't pure. So if you're going to give me £100 because you know I needed it, don't say, oh, if you gave me £100. I'm like, well, if that was the energy, why did you even give it to me?
Yeah. Don't
come with that, man. Like you did
I
that.
hate take-a-backers. That's the one thing I hate. You're not a take-a-backer.
What, like?
I could never... If say for instance, me and you go shopping, yeah? Mm-hmm. And I buy you these jeans or I buy you a belly, and now me and you had an argument, I'm like, give my belly back.
No, it's dead.
You see, I got my bro, shout out to my brother Shamar, yeah?
That's dead.
Bro, I love you, bro, but you're a take-a-backer, and that's why I never take anything from you.
You can't.
Nah, my brother's a take-a-backer. He's the biggest take-a-backer in the world. He made me not be a take-a-backer.
Right.
All my life, he's been a take-a-backer. What? You're chatting shit to me. Give me my stuff. I'm like, what? Like, man took my kicks once. You know, when kicks, they were his. Man gave me kicks and then said, bruv, take them kicks off, they're mine.
No, that's
but
dead.
he talking crap to me, give him my kicks. I'm like, what?
No, that's dead.
So he's known as a take-a-backer. So I hate a woman that's a take-a-backer. I love sincere women. And you know what? I'll be real. I've rarely met them take-a-backer girls. Rarely, if I'm being honest. Rarely. For me, I've always met sincere people, and alhamdulillah, that's just like my blessing from Allah, bro. Like, I've always met sincere women that when they do something, they're doing it for the sake of like God, bro. Not even me, bro.
It's pure.
Yeah, I love that. I love that energy, bro. Pure. And shout out to them women that got pure hearts and they do things for man out of the goodness of their heart and not because man's done something for them, you know what I'm saying? Or because they're trying to show me good face, because that way it will always reverse on you.
Yeah, like you got to do something and not expect it back. That's how you know you're like a good guy.
Yeah. Even someone asked me for money recently and they're like, yeah, I'll pay you back on Monday. I was like, in my mind, I was like, you know what? When I give money to people, because I don't like to have bad feelings with anyone, I say just keep it.
If it's a certain amount, it's like £20, I don't care, whatever.
It depends. I don't really care about the amount, if I'm honest with you. If I give you money, if you say
okay. Yeah.
Here's 150, here's 250, I'll give it to you, cool. I'm going to want it back.
Get back to me when you can, but I'm
No, I don't want it back.
No, never.
Because majority of times, the person I'm giving it to is someone that I love.
Okay.
I'm not giving random, I ain't tricking on none of these hoes.
Yeah, no.
But I ain't tricking on none of you hoes.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of women have just got to be pure in just the idea of, if you're going to do something for me, then do it.
Love it when they call me Big Pop.
Hey.
Put your hands in the air if you a true player. I ain't tricking on none of these hoes. I ain't tricking on none of you hoes.
You can't. Yeah? Don't pull up and show man love and expect love back. If you're going to give me love, let it be pure and let it come from a good place. But don't say, I done this, I done that, because now I'm going to think that was all cap and you never meant it. You was expecting something from me. Fuck that. Don't do nothing for me. I'll do this shit on my own. I built this shit. What? Brick by brick, nigga. If I done this thing before you, believe me, I could keep doing it without you. Yeah, try and know that, fam.
Trust me.
You know what I mean?
Trust me.
You helped me along the like. You might help me, but I didn't need. It wasn't like man went out here doing bits before you.
Trust me.
You know what I mean? Man was out here doing bits. So with or without you, like, man's good. Don't do nothing for me unless it's coming from a pure place, a pure heart, and you don't expect nothing back. But if you are gonna get into a situation, and then when things don't work, you're gonna start like calling me names, calling me good for nothing, I ain't shit, then your heart was never pure.
Never.
Because when you break up with someone or when things don't go well, if you meant what you said, you would like keep things amicable and move on and just say that it didn't pop how I did, keep it moving. But like when you're coming at me crazy, like hollering at bro, or like trying to make me out, I'm the type of guy or painting mad images on me and telling people, then that's cap. Then that's someone that's not in control of their emotions. They're not even stable, yeah, and they didn't rate you as much as you thought they did because it was all like a take it back thing. Like you said, it was all for the hope of he's gonna give me something back. When you do an act for a person and you generally want to sort of see that person do well, the last thing you're thinking of is I want it back. You're doing it because you fuck with them. You're doing it because you like them. If I say, yo, bro, I'm gonna put you on, and when you blow, yeah, just make sure you give me. No, it's like I fuck with you. I like what you're doing, so I want you to come here and then put under my wing type shit, and I put you on because it's love like that. But some man out there or some women out there have got sort of different agendas or ulterior motives where they're like, yeah, I'm gonna use them for that. And bro, some women build you up to destroy you, bro.
Trust me. That's the realest talk ever.
And it's like, and you're like, raw, this girl's moving mad. But a week ago, we was like, you could have sworn me and her were locked in.
Trust me.
You're thinking, huh? But look at my mum said you can always take a positive out of a negative. So if you see a woman move crazy, just be happy it didn't go any further than it did. You know what I mean? If you see a woman's true colours, be happy that it didn't get to 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and then ruin your life even more. And you let her in to see your family, your friends, your mum. Like, oh my God, I let in some girl I didn't even know this was her tendencies. You know what I mean? So if something
every girl that I've had a bad feeling about, they've done me dirty. And I met them meet my mum or nothing because I just knew that they were going to do me shady. Just, you know when you could look at someone and you could just tell, like, I told you I've got intuition. I could look at a woman and by the way she's acting, I'm like, my mum's not going to get along with her.
Right.
I can't bring her even closely to my mum. You know, some women, they catty like, oh, I want to meet your mum.
Never.
I'm like, no.
Any woman that asks, no, it's got to come from me to say, this is time.
Yeah, because that means it's sincere.
It's sincere. If she says it, you're thinking, why you want to meet me and my mum so much? It's a bit mad still. Like, I don't even know you like that. And what are you hoping to gain from meeting her? I don't know. See, because some women try to fast track the application of meeting mums and friends, isn't it? Bro, you might start seeing a girl for a week. So when you go to introduce to your friends, chill the fuck out, like raw.
Yeah,
that's a laughing on a guy's mind.
Laugh.
When you introduce me to your friend, I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care about your friend.
As a matter of fact, I don't even want to meet your friend.
I don't want. Yeah, for real. I don't even care for him. If me and you are good, we're enjoying each other's life and each other's company. I don't need to know about Shanice and Chantel and Amy. I don't care about their business. I don't care what they do.
You know, on the phone she's saying, you know, Shanice meant to come over. I'm like, I don't even care.
Don't care.
You know, my day's been mad, you know. I need some food. Yeah. You know what, yeah? I'm going to go and tell Shanice about, I said I need food. You see, you don't even check for me? Cool. Yeah. Done. I know the energy. I know the vibe.
Trust me.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's how man have to stay, fam. Don't do things if you're going to expect something back. Simple.
Trust me.
I'm fucking with that, man.
And that's how we're going to end. Don't do things, yeah, expecting something in return.
It's long.
Trust me. But yeah, we're out. Another episode. And shout out to Doing the Most, VV Brown, her little clothing brand thing, you know what I'm saying?
Man's promoting it.
Yeah. I have to promote the thing. She gave me a free thing. So you know, like when people big you up, you shout out to them people. Big up VV Brown. You done know. Doing the Most. Go get that from her now. Go to Doing the Most page and go and grab yours. Now it's actually really comfortable. It's been warm as well and it feels good quality still. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even a hater.
Shout out to her.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, man.